Hey, good morning, friends. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. Elizabeth and I wish you the best in 2024 and all good things and blessings coming your way. I just have a few news updates as well as a couple new resources to show you. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so I can dive right in. And the number one thing that you're going to see in the news are predictions, because we did just come through the new year. We've got Axios giving their opinion. We've got another one here from Big Media. Um, what you need to know about predictions is nobody has a crystal ball. So don't believe any of it. There are some projections we can go out moving forward by looking backward, but those, of course, are heavily reliant on things staying the same. And do things stay the same in any market? No, things change. So don't put a whole lot of stock in predictions. The number one news article that I want to highlight today is NAR challenges Stitzer Burnett verdict in post-trial motions. If you don't know what this court case was about, it named NAR along with several high-profile brokerages, including our own, Keller Williams. And I'm going to include this article in the comments for you to go ahead and read if you want to get up to speed on that court case that we're challenging. But I will just say this. It was incredibly unfair that the jury selection did not include anyone who had been bought or sold a house. And that's why we're appealing, because when I say we, I mean NAR as a whole. The decision was not made by those of their peers. Anyway, great article, talks about the way forward for us. And here in Arizona, I just want to make a quick note that here in Arizona, the subject of this case and the sellers that felt that they were wronged and needed to bring the case, here in Arizona, we largely don't have this problem because Arizona Association of Realtors is very proactive and gives us wonderful forms that allows us to brief our clients when it pertains to commissions and where those commissions go. So I just want to take this opportunity to say kudos and a round of applause for Arizona Association of Realtors. We're doing a good job here in Arizona. But there's that. Go over here. I will pull up the Axios article. The Axios article talks about how we're going to see moderate home price increases in 2024, and that those home prices are predicated on this recent dip in mortgage rates. Mortgage rates have come down about 1.5%. And due to that, buyer interest is up. And with that demand going up and coming off of the lowest market activity in recent history, there were very few sales last year. It's going to cause a supply-demand imbalance. And so with so few sellers coming to market, there's going to be that supply-demand imbalance that will affect pricing. So all those reports you saw, and if you happen to watch the crazies on YouTube calling for a crash, if you look back at our social media postings over the entire last year, Charles Dine was saying, no crash. It's not possible. The data doesn't point to it currently. In other words, as I said before, markets change. The indicators in the market at the time actually indicated that we had the highest qualified homeowners in history. And with that, there just wasn't the danger of a crash. We also had people who were buying homes to live in them, unlike 2008. People always look backwards where they suffer from recency, right? They look backwards and say, oh, there was that crash in 2008. That's going to happen again. But they ignore that it was an anomaly in history. Like you look back, there was nothing like that. And there has been good law passed since then to help prevent it. So there's that. What do I see? Jason Wells just gave us our market brief. Elizabeth and I, we stay on top of the market, and we take pride in how connected we are to our market. And I will tell you this, in 2024, we're looking at calm. Markets go through cycles of disruption, frenzy, contraction, and calm. If you think about what happened through the frenzy of 21 and 22, we're entering 24 now after a retraction in 23 with calm. So that's what we expect. Nice, calm, level market. There is going to be price appreciation. It's not going to be crazy, though. It's actually going to be healthy for us because it'll allow the long-term pricing trend line to catch up to where we're at. We are a little over trend line in terms of pricing, but it's not what people are clamoring about on the internet. We are not super high priced. It's been rates that really affected people going up to 8%. Now that they're more on the long-term average of 6.5%, we're actually sitting at 6%, 6.6% for rates right now on average. Rates aren't high. Rates are average, and pricing's a little high. So again, for 2024, what does that mean? Means calm. we're right at a happy, calm place in the market. And that's a good thing for now. Moving on to the next article, I want to give, well, not article, I want to give you a couple of resources as well. Housemetrics is a new homeowner resource that we have available to you. If you go to findhappy.housemetrics.com, just like that, that is our site. It puts it on the end when you go there. It'll take you here to Housemetrics, and it'll give you your current home value, and it'll give you some tools. You can use our site to find out what your home would look like, for instance, as a long-term rental. What might it mean if you changed it into a short-term rental? There are a few lending resources in there if you'd like to take out a HELOC or perhaps refinance now that rates are lower. Maybe you did buy at 8% and now it's 6.5%. That is a good spread. That is enough to warrant a refinance if you did that. So those resources are at findhappy.housemetrics.com. And even if you don't take any action on the site, I would highly recommend that you use it. I'm going to recommend all of our clients use it as their resource. It does let me know that you looked at it, so that if you have a need, I can perhaps give you a personal valuation should you want one. Next resource I want to give you is Highest Price. And again, that's also findhappy.highestprice.com. That's what that looks like in the URL bar. And that's going to take you here. If you know anybody who is entertaining cash offers, and you might think this is crazy, but 92% of people that go to market have checked a cash offer company because they're curious. And it's a good idea. Here's why I tell you it's a good idea and why I show up to every listing consultation with a cash offer. It identifies your floor. Every home has a floor, or the lowest price it's going to sell for, and it has a ceiling. It's always good to identify your floor because you can negotiate from there. So as offers come in and they're lowballing you, like, I'm sorry, I've already got a floor of this, or you don't even have to divulge what it is. You can just say, I've already got 6 offers. And that causes them to elevate their price towards the ceiling. So it's a great negotiation strategy. And here's the thing that a lot of realtors have heartburn with. A lot of sellers value convenience and certainty. They don't want to have to list their home and prepare it for market. And maybe they want to just avoid the hassle of showings. Maybe they don't want to hold open houses. Maybe they just want to have a certain date that they pack up and leave their house and be done. And what that means to them, their opportunity cost for that is that 20% margin that investors are looking for. Maybe they bought at such a low price for their home years ago and they've gained so much equity that the convenience is worth it. That's what this site is for. And to compete and be competitive in this market, we needed to offer this as well. So if you know anybody who's curious about a cash offer on their home, please check out the site. I would love if you let people know about it. Anyway, that's all I got for today. That's all the news. If you have any news articles or items that you want me to review, please do let me know. If you would please check out findhappy.housemetrics.com. And that's our new site. So I'd love it if you test drove it and just give me your feedback. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. And that would mean a lot to us. Anyway, thank you so much. I will see you soon. I will try to do this every week or two, give you a quick snapshot of the market. And of course, enjoy the what's happening this weekend around the Valley link below these other 2 resources. Have a great day.